Oh, wow, what a day. Have you been watching? How exciting. We've got our streamers here. Look at this. What about, I tell you what, Sid, you have one of those. Can you chuck streamers? They're very good. Beautiful shots over the river. Absolutely fabulous. Say you want to be top, I think, yes? Say you want to be top? Of course, it's Gary Wilmot and all sorts of craziness with, of course, the creeps and the crawlers.
So, you want to be T-O-P, you gotta make it B-I-G. You can't be an F-L-O-P, so you want to be top. So you want to be top. So you want to be top. Hiya, top kids! Hey! Well, sadly, this is the last show. Aww. But we're not going to be miserable, are we? No! Hey! Now, the reason I went on that little trip just now is because I'm going to talk all about trips on the school coach. Anyone come here tonight by coach? Yeah! Good! Because I remember my school coach. I can picture it now, leaning up against the bike shed. Whenever we used to go on a trip on that coach, my mum always used to give me fish paste sandwiches. In fact, I ate so many fish paste sandwiches, I started breathing through my cheeks. But that old school coach. It was always breaking down, you know. I mean, it said 40,000 miles on the clock, but I'm sure we pushed it further than that. It did 0 to 50 in April. I remember one day we pushed it all the way to the National History Museum for our day out. And I walked through the doors of this great big building, and there it was, this huge skeleton of a dinosaur. A really old one, not a new one. And I went up to the man and offered him a fish paste sandwich. And I said, "How old is it?" He said, "What, the fish paste sandwich?" I said, no, the skeleton." He said, "Oh, that," he said, "well, let me say now. That is 6 million years and 3 months old." I said, "That is incredible. How can you be so accurate?" He said, "Well, it was 6 million years old when I came here, and I've been here 3 months. Well, enough of this hysterical, historical history. Now let's meet a magnificent monitor, Miss Lenny Harper.
Yay! Bro, we're going to have a really merry time, even although it is cheerio chair. Ooh, ta-ta topometer. Because today is the last chance our top kids in the audience will have to register how pleased they are on the topometer with their clapping. So without any further doings, let me introduce our top form teams. The multi-talented Michelle, our creep captain, is once again accompanied by Jolly John.
Hello, top kids.
Hello. Smile, John. Well, John's just dropped off for a moment or two, but let's meet the crawlers, because they're crawling out of the woodwork for the last time. It's Elizabeth again. Hi. With our crawler captain, Robert.
Hello, everybody. Well, seeing as it's the last programme, I'd just like to say a few words on...
Right, creeps and crawlers, let's see who can think of the funniest, wittiest end line for this limerick. Here it is for you top kids. Here it is. And it reads like this. There were some school pupils from Crewe, who were told school food smarter than you, but to their surprise, right in front of their eyes,
A cabbage sat O-levels 2.
yeah, boom boom. You've seen the crawlers O-levels, what about the creeps?
Sausage said...
3 2s is 2.
Yes, well, we'll mark the crawlers O-levels first. Mark 'em, top kids!
Well, the crawlers O-level didn't get quite up to A-level. They got a quite good, so that's 6 marks.
And indeed, what about the creeps speaking sausages? Mark 'em, top kids!
Well, the speaking sausage has sizzled all the way up to the top there. It's Brill, 10 marks.
What have you got there, Jennings?
Nothing, sir.
I've told you before about bringing your hamsters and mice and so on into school. Now, what member of the menagerie do we have here today? Oh, nothing. I must be going mental.
Shh, look, it's my new pet, the dormer desk. come on. They're specially bred to live in desks. They eat exercise books and they drink ink. It makes this little nest in pencil shavings. And they come specially bred to go to the lavatory in the right places. So if you want a bit of classroom company, get a dormer desk.
Dormer desk from Top Kid.
Well, once again, it's time for... Cheers the chestnut! It's always good to have a joke to put a smile on even the sternest teacher's face. So there's 10 marks for each correct answer. Fingers on the buzzers, please. What do you call a man by the sea?
Cliff.
Congratulations. Correct, 10 marks. Hi, Hank. What do you call someone floating on the sea?
A boy.
That's not a name.
A boy George.
Well, that's not the answer I've got on my card, but let's see what our top kids think. Mark 'em, top kids!
Well, John's boy has floated all the way up to Brill. That's 10 marks on the topometer.
But I still haven't got the answer to this question. What do you call someone floating on the sea, please?
Oh, that would be Bob. You know, short for Robert. Like me, you know, but for bobbing about, you know.
Correct. 10 marks. Moving along now. What do you call a girl who spreads herself all over the beach?
Sandy.
Sandy, correct. 10 marks. Who eats spinach and makes suits?
I say Popeye the Tailor Man.
Correct. 10 marks, Olive. It's time for a break, Olive.
Kids, do you ever get bored with swimming classes? Do you try to find an excuse for not having to shower after games? Look no further. You need the Fungo Pad. In realistic slimy green, the Fungo Pad sticks easily to any foot.
Come on, you lot, hurry up.
Look, sir, it's my foot.
Good gracious. You can't swim like that. Get dressed at once.
Thank you, sir.
Fungo Pad. You won't ever have to get your feet wet again. No one is to leave early today. You are all going to stay seated until the bell goes.
Hello again. It's time for... bags of excuses. Now, what have the teams got in their excuse bags this week to make up an excuse with? An umbrella and a brick. A pom-pom and a lampshade. So let's go to the creeps first of all this time and hear their excuse for not being outside joining in the games lesson.
Well, I was on my way outside to join the games lesson because we were going to practice our cheerleading, you see, because we've got sports day. And I realised I'd forgotten one of my pom-poms, so I had to go back to the cloakroom to see if I could find it. Anyway, when I got back to the cloakroom, I came across John.
Hello, Michelle.
Hello, John. John, why are you hanging from the ceiling with a lampshade on your head?
Well, Mr. Weird, the science master, said I wasn't very bright. So I'm practicing being a light bulb.
Oh, well, don't come down.
Why not?
Well, if you come down, I'm going to have to search for my other pom-pom in the dark.
Oh, right. Then all of a sudden, crash! The ceiling gave way and I fell to the ground and a brick hit Michelle on the head. Well, I didn't know what to do. So all I could find was this wet umbrella to bring her round with.
I'm all wet.
Sorry, Mish. And I looked around and I thought, cool, what a mess.
Cool, isn't this a mess?
That's what I thought. And so we ended up spending the rest of the time clearing it all up.
A messy little excuse from the creeps there, but what do you think? Mark 'em, top kids.
Well, the ceiling may have gave way, but they've certainly raised the roof with our top kids in the audience. They've got a brill 10 marks on the topometer.
Well, that was Brill. Let's see what the crawlers have got to say. What is your excuse for not being outside joining in the games lesson?
Well, actually, Miss Elizabeth was translating a letter I received this morning from my French pen friend. It reads, Mon chéri Robert, le Richard Clayderman.
Dear Robert, I went for a walk last Tuesday.
Le manger the previous couple of days, the Danny Leroux.
And it started to rain, so I put up my brolly.
Les plip, les plop, les plip, les plop, les plip, les plop. Voilà.
Suddenly,
Zut!
as I walked past a building site,
Dis bien bon, si bien, comment? Ach, wie das dein Pet? Oui, mon chéri.
a brick just fell and missed me.
Voilà!
I went to the police, but they could throw no light on it.
Les knick-knick. Throw the light.
I must fly
Les flip, les flip, les flip, les flip.
from Cherry.
France chérie.
P.S.
Oui, oui.
I have become a cheerleader.
What? Pom, 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 pom.
Well, hello. What do you think about the crawler's excuse? Mark 'em, top kids.
Well, the crawler said they can, and they certainly did. They got 8 marks, very good, on the topometer.
Ugh, not very nice, is it? If you're hooked on a really tasteless habit like biting your nails, then Top Kid has the answer. With yummy chew-flavoured dab dips. 3 delicious varieties that make nibbling nourishing. Strawberries and cream dab dip. Beef burger dab dip. And the schoolboy's favourite, ketchup dab dip. Yummy chew dab dips from Top Kid.
They're yummy!
Now, if there are any problems, just give me a shout. Thompson, what are you doing with a gherkin impaled on your finger, boy?
I'm in a bit of a pickle, sir.
Hi there. This'll put a spring in your walk and feathers on your chest. It's a Top Kid Super Burger. Now, every Top Kid should be able to make one of these on his best friend's barbecue, even wearing a blindfold. So better watch you don't burn your fingers. You've got 30 seconds starting from now.
Over there. Let me get it. Finish. Put him finish.
Oh.
No, and then where's the burger?
No.
Yeah, that's it. What's going on? Hang on.
I'll just have fish and chips.
Right, blindfold Tom. Miss, oh dear. Miss Harper to the topometer.
I'll catch up with you in a minute.
Oh, I'll have none of your sauce. Right, now then, Robert, where are the chips, mate?
Oh, did you want it to take away?
No, you can eat it here. Mark 'em, Top Kids!
Top Kids really relished the crawler's burger there because they got a very good, which adds 8 marks to their final score.
Now let's have a look at the creeps. All right, yes, I'm sure you are upset. Well, I've heard of fast food, but this is ridiculous. Mind you, Michelle certainly knows her onions. Mark 'em, Top Kids!
Well, the creep's super-duper burger got a super-duper mark. Brill, which adds 10 marks to their final score. And we've really had some high-flying scores today. And talking of high flyers, it's a wee jumbo who's just flown in to tell me that the creeps have got 50, the crawlers have got 52. So that means the crawlers are the top team this week.
Oh, Miss Harper, well, this is it. Thanks for being so topping.
Oh, Mr. Wilmot, it's been a most enjoyable term. Oh, Top Kids, here's one last tip for getting to the TOP top. Keep your eyes open.
Or you'll keep bumping into things.
Oh. Bye-bye.
So you want to be top. Creep to the teacher like you, or always have an excuse so you don't get caught. Play it cool with the rules and sneak on a creep and you'll find yourself at the top of the heap. So you want to be T.O.P.
gotta make it B-I-G. You can't be an F-L-O-P. So you want to be top. So you want to be top. So you want to be top.